Many people have talked about the hardest mod pack in Minecraft, but what is actually the hardest mod pack? In this video, I will rate mod packs based on different aspects that contribute to their difficulty. First of all, let's check time. If something takes a billion hours to beat, then it must be pretty hard. One of the first extremely long mod packs was Divine Journey 1. It advertised a playtime of 500 to 1000 hours for its completion. Divine Journey was one of the first questing mod packs. This means that it had a clear storyline to follow, one that took you through 30 different chapters that you had to complete in order to get to the ending. It was published in 2017. Long before GregTech became popular on YouTube, but in 2017, a German man had an idea. His name was Dream Master XXL. And he is the creator of GregTech New Horizons. GregTech New Horizons was originally just a normal GregTech mod pack, but as time went on, they decided to make it as difficult as possible. As I am the most experienced GTNH player, I will now explain what happened. In 2017, GregTech New Horizons wasn't much different than the other GregTech packs. But by 2020, beating it in 1000 hours would be already considered pretty fast. Starting in 2021, much more endgame content was being added to GTNH. Right now, in 2023, the official playtime for GTNH is said to be 8000 hours. This is written in the wiki, so I would say that the hardest mod pack, in terms of time, is GregTech New Horizons. Another ingredient for making a hard mod pack is something is complex when it has many different steps and machines to take care of. Obviously, this applies to GregTech. In 2020, Gregicality Legacy was created, an add-on for GregTech to increase the complexity, by adding 5 billion step chain. What you are seeing right here is Technological Journey, the only mod pack that offers this Gregicality Legacy. We should also talk about the elephant in the room right now, Supersymmetry. Supersymmetry is a project that I am working on. Originally, it wasn't meant to be extremely difficult. However, this changed when PlanetMe, one of our developers, entered the game. PlanetMe's goal is to add realistic recipe chains for pretty much every chemical. And by realistic, I mean that he literally spent hours researching stuff on Wikipedia and Google Patents to convert to GregTech. This insane man does not speak English. He doesn't speak any known human language. He speaks the language of the atoms. While writing the quests for Supersymmetry, he told me to calcine, carbachlorinate, alkylate, and sublimate, but this isn't where the supersymmetric story ends. You see, Zalgo, the main developer of Supersymmetry, is a particle physicist. He wants to add realistic rockets, particle accelerators, nuclear reactors, and everything that has to do with his job. Yes, you will be able to recreate the 1986 Chernobyl accident in Supersymmetry. But Supersymmetry is not complete yet. We have only reached HV, high voltage, and there are 12 more planned chapters. Since Supersymmetry is not finished, I will give the Complexity Award to Technological Journey 1. There is another way to measure difficulty in Minecraft, and it is survival. Some mods, like RLCraft or Better Than Wolves, make it incredibly hard to survive the first few nights. RLCraft, for example, makes the entire world realistic. Instead of just having stone, we have 20 different types of stone, all of them exist in real-world geology. Farming isn't as easy, because in TFC you have to account for the soil's properties. In TFC there is a realistic time system. There are seasons, and crops can only grow in specific seasons. There's nutrition too, so you have to balance protein, fruit, dairy, grain and vegetables in your Minecraft diet. And there's also a realistic climate system, with realistic temperature. You can get hypothermia if you're too cold. The world also has different climate regions, like in RLCraft. Even just starting to survive is extremely difficult. You have a custom health bar, a thirst bar, and a hunger bar. Yes, you have to drink now. Tools can't be made in a crafting table. You have to build a clay pot and melt the metal inside, then wait several minutes for it to cook. You can't use a furnace. You have to cook in a fire pit. And don't even think about the anvil that is required to make simple ingots or plates in TFC. I would say that the hardest mod to survive is RLCraft. The final aspect that we need to consider while analyzing a mod pack's difficulty, and it is a word that I cannot pronounce on YouTube. Some mod packs decide to be unfair on purpose. For example, we have Project CBT, which decides to spawn new on Darkness with unfair mobs, GregTech, RLCraft, and Anime Girls. We also have RLCraft, which is truly one of the mod packs of all time. Modifications like Infernal mobs and Lycanites mobs make playing this one a true test of strength. However, it doesn't last too long, because you only have to beat the Ender Dragon, which takes a couple hours. There are several different mod packs that have been made to be the hardest one, like this abomination of a pack made by a 14-year-old on YouTube. I don't think I can decide the winner of this category because all of the candidates are all bullgreg on their own right. So, there is no true hardest mod pack. It all depends on which category you take into consideration. By the way, I am recording this video on August 23rd, and it will be posted on August 28th, because I was on vacation for an entire week and wanted to have everything scheduled ahead of time. But let's recap first. The hardest mod pack in terms of time and grind required is GregTech New Horizons. Meanwhile, in the complexity category, the winner currently is TJ1, which will soon be surpassed by Supersymmetry. In the survival category, our winner is anything with RLCraft. I'm leaning more towards Terra Rescue or Terra Greg because they both include GregTech. But anyways, I don't know what is going to happen on the day you watch this video. Maybe I have 1 trillion subscribers, and I hope so. But anyways, goodbye, and see you in the next one.